Welcome everybody, and this is a quick rundown of the Rowlink group build. The Rowlink group build, it's a very simple and straightforward group build. I'll run through section by section. Now, the group build is going to be hosted by both my channels, Simon Kemp's Models and also 1/35th scale diorama builds. Simon Kemp's Models will be hosting all the builds, because that's where I do all my kit building, and 1/35th scale is where I do my dioramas. So the two channels will be hosting it between the two. Now, the group build, what it's all about is I've been saving kits up for a long time now, for about 4 years, to do a particular build, and I thought it would be pretty good to have a group build to run along. Simple as that. Now, what I'm actually building, if you haven't seen the videos, is quite a lot of trains and trucks and bits and pieces like that. The whole diorama is coming out at about 2.5, nearly 3 meters long. It's big. It's big. So I thought it'd be nice to do a group build, because I'd like to base the group build on tracks, nothing else but tracks, and that's what you need if you would like to participate and build along with me. Is that you've got to do something with tracks. It doesn't matter how much track you put down, but that is just the basic rule. That's the only rule. Your build has to have a rail line in it of some shape, size or description. After that, you can put on top of it what you want. You can put, if you can fit a rocket on top of it, fit a rocket. Tanks, you can do railway stations, you can do anything you want. And now, this is open to all modelers, right? I'm not limiting to any particular modeler. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner. It doesn't matter if you're intermediate, it doesn't matter if you're a professional. If you'd like to enter and build along, you're more than welcome. Scale. There's no scale. You can build in whatever scale that you're building in. So if you're 00, I don't really know all the sizes, 00, 1:1, whatever scale you're actually building in, you can enter that, as long as it's got a railway line in it. Simple. Ages, it doesn't matter. Young, old, you can even go as old as me, and that's old. It doesn't matter. Everybody who models is welcome to join in and build something, whatever you want. What you put on top of the rails is totally up to you. Now, I will do a few photographs at the end, just to give you a rough idea of things that you can do. The worst thing about it is, since I've been looking for photographs and that, there's so many things that I would like to build besides what I'm building. So next year could really turn up quite a few surprises, I think, on my half, if you know what I mean. So they're all the basic rules. It's very straightforward, very simple. It doesn't matter what scale you're building in. It doesn't matter what you put on top of the rail lines, as long as it's got a rail line in it. Now, as it's a group build, is there going to be any prizes? No, I can't afford massive prizes, and to be honest with you, shipping them around the world is going to cost more than the actual prize. So what I've actually come up with is I'm going to have some certificates printed out. The certificates will be awarded to first, second and third places. Categories haven't been decided yet, because we don't know who will be building. We don't know if it's going to be 00, we don't know if it'll be 172. All these will be decided later on in the year, because I can't really make any categories up, because then I'm not allowing it to be for anybody to join in. So there will be certificates. They won't be printed out by me. I am having them professionally done. bead of relief off there. So there will be professionally done, and it's going to be more economical for me to actually get them posted there, especially if you in America, Australia, or well, I'm hoping people from all over the world is going to join in and make it a interesting and fun thing. Now we've covered all that. Now, where we're going to do all the posting and everything else. Now, there's nothing stopping you, if you've got a YouTube channel, is putting up your updates and what you're doing on your YouTube channel as normal. But I have opened a Rail-Link face page on Facebook. I would prefer it if everybody could just post a few of the pictures, updates on that particular face page. Being the reason why is everything's in one place. I can get to it and see what's going on nice and easily. Also, I can get the pictures that you put up, I can get them downloaded to do updates, because I would like to sort of do a regular update so people can actually get credit for what they're doing, and other people can see what they're doing. The face page, I will be honest with you, it's going to be governed pretty well, or sorry, policed very well. I don't want anything else but the build and what's going on with the build on the face page. I will be ruthless, and any smiling cats and things like that, them type of videos, I'll delete them off. I'll just take them off. The face page is a closed group, so you will have to ask to join it. If you join it and you decide to be a bit of a troll and start creating trouble, there'll be no hesitation. I'll just take you off, because I don't want none of that. I want the face page to be a transfer of information between different modelers, different scales, because we can all learn a lot from each other. That covers that. Also, I've already approached a person to be a judge. Now, the person that I've approached to be a judge is a person that I trust extremely well. It's a person that's he doesn't do just 1/35 scale or 1/72. This person's got an interest in all of the modelling that goes on YouTube. He's got an interest. He's very much like me. Got a great interest, not just in arrow scale, not just 1/35, but the whole thing of modelling, and that's what this is all really about. It's not individual. If you build planes, tanks, cars, trains, it's all to do with modelling. I don't want to be separated, you know, little tiny communities that look down the nose at each other because you build a tank and I build a car. It's not about that. It's about modelling. It's about what you produce and things like that. And besides, we can learn a lot from each other. I've learned a lot from guys that are building OO scale set outs and how they go about different things. So really got to open your mind. Well, I'm jabbering here. Now, this person, he's across the internet everywhere. He's there, and it is Joe from Joe Models Kits. He said that he would be a judge, and I do trust him on that because he's got a very wide knowledge of all this, of modelling itself. He does do his own models. He has got his own channel, and he's quite graciously said he'll be a judge. And also, he's also going to be part of the admin on the base page. So Joe will be there to encourage and hopefully answer some questions if I'm not about to actually do that. So Joe is a big part of the team. Actually, I think he'd probably be the main part of the team, actually. But we won't go too far into that. But that's what I'm hoping we can do. We can keep everything in one place on the Facebook page. If you can do your pictures there, you don't have to do them every week or every day. Once a month, just an update. So I've got the pictures to download, so we can do a update on YouTube, so everybody can see what's going on what is happening. So I think that's about it. I really think that's about it. Now, if I've not covered anything or you're not certain, put a message in the box below that's provided. Now, the start date is the 3rd of January. It doesn't mean that you have to rush out and buy something and have it ready to open the box. You can enter any time you like, any time over the year. There is no problem. If you would definitely like to join in, it would be nice if you could leave me a message in the box below and say yes, I'm definitely interested, just so I can get a list up of people that are definitely entering. You don't have to tell me what you're building, not as yet. We can get to that later, but if it's something you're interested in and you would like to join in with, you may. So I'm going to leave it at that, because I think I've just about covered it all, and hopefully next time we see you, it's going to be an update, and it will be having a look at what you're actually building. Until then, thank you very much.